Okay, good morning class. I am your Title 1 teacher and I'm a graduate and you can call me Sir Jordan. And before we proceed to our main topic, let's have a game. This is called Cookie Face Challenge. Ano yan? Cookie. Ano yan? So this is an instruction. Give each player a cookie. When the timer starts, the player must place the cookie on their forehead without using their hands. They must move their face muscles in a way that allows the cookie to slide down to their mouth. If the cookie falls off of the player's touches with their hands, they must start over. The player must successfully move the cookie from their forehead to their mouth within 1 minute to win the game.
Within 1 minute lang po, sir?
Yes.
Sila po ba?
So magkakaroon tayo ng 2 groups lang. 2 groups. At makakapag-participate lang. 2 groups ha. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 7. Okay, okay na yan. So, magkakaroon tayo ng cookie face challenge. Cookie. Sabi mo lang,
Bingo!
Wala ko sumali na.
Ay, pag yung ilalagdag mo sa ano, sa bibig.
Opo, ilalagay niyo po sa ano. Dahil, gawag-gawag
Bingo po, sir!
Ay, mo rin yan!
Hindi! Opo, hindi. Iyan nyo, ilagay nyo sa no, tapos galagayin mo kayo. Then, within 1 minute, kung by group yan na, magkakasabay na. Kung may lang isa, kung ilan yung nakalagay sa nakakain ng cookies, ito lang ka na. Okay, nandiyan na?
Yes, sir.
Class, okay?
Yes, sir.
Pwede po kayo ang bawat grupo at linya-linya. Okay, class, please participate lahat.
What kayo ang na, sir? Subay ko doon eh.
Sabay na po. Okay, ikaw, cookies. Sabay na po, hindi sa cookies. Wala ba?
Okay na po.
Saan ako, sir?
Oo, okay. Ano ba?
Paano mo pag nalaglag?
Ganun lang yung prepare nyo para...
Sir, sayang pa kayo nalaglag. Ano po ba?
Pag nalaglag, wala na. Palit.
Ready, sir?
Okay na, meron na ba? Meron na ba yan?
Yes, sir. Ako din.
Wala. Wala? Meron ba ito?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sir,
Ay, hindi na ba? Ha?
Ready? Paano ba to? Sir, partner ba to?
Yan, ito na yung grupo. Okay. Okay,
Para may
ready?
anak maayo makain. Ano ba?
Okay, bilhin mo yung... Hindi pa ito, okay na? Okay. Okay, lagay nyo na sa noon nyo. Lagay nyo na sa noon nyo. Lagay nyo na sa noon nyo. Tapos... Okay. Ready? Within 1 minute, ready, set, go.
Nabakta! Tagtagaw na ba yan? Tagtagaw na ba yan?
Carol, kaya mo yan. Malapit na.
Okay, diyan lang. Sino nakakain ng mayo? Ayun ba? Okay, okay, sino nanalo?
Si Carol!
Si Carol lang sa kanila.
Ha?
Pinakain ko!
Okay. Sige. Yan, nakipag-participate ang magwala at lahat na makakakuha. May mga iba kasi naman ng daya.
O yung malaya
Congrats sa nanalo.
Yes.
Very good class. And let us define our objective first. So, can you read the first objective? Miss Jessie.
I can identify how technology tools is integrated in the life.
Thank you. And Miss Rapuya, can you read the objective?
I can evaluate a sample lesson with the element of technology integration and suggested how it can be.
Thank you. So, I hope you are going to do your best to achieve these goals. And makipag-participate po sa buong klase. So bago tayo pumunta sa aming topic natin, mayroon ako dito ipapakita. And sabihin nyo lang yes or no if this technology tools pwede siyang gamitin for integrating lesson gets ba? Kumbaga, like kunyari sa paggawa ng PowerPoint, application PowerPoint, magagamit ba siya sa pag-integrate? Gets ba?
Yes, sir.
Say yes, it is, nagagamit, and no, it is not. First is blog.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Say again.
No.
Yes, chat.
No.
Really?
No.
Yes, very good. Very good.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
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 Tama ko ba? Pag Padlet, yes, nagagamit siya for integrating lesson. And Spotify is no. And Vlog is yes. Snapchat is no. And the last one is Quizlet is yes. And so let's proceed. In your own understanding, what is learners? Class A1?
Learners.
Learners. What is learners? Okay, Miss Akuya, what is learners?
Ano po, learners sila yung may subject sa loob ng classroom.
That's very good. A learner is a person who is trying to gain knowledge or skills sa tinuturo ng mga teachers. And like, for example, learners are the students. They are trying to gain knowledge sa mga tinuturo, di ba? So, let's proceed. And do you think learners can become contributors, creators, communicators, or collaborators?
Yes.
Sigurado kayo?
Yes.
Do you think learners can become contributors, creators, communicators, and collaborators? Can we answer Miss Catherine Bay? So, ano ba ang learners ba yung pwede maging contributors, creators, communicators, and collaborators?
For me po, yes po. Kasi in terms of contributors, we can contribute with our ideas po sa teachers para po mas mapalawig pa po yung topic. In terms of creators, pwede rin gumawa, for example, siguro po ng mga performance like skills, ganon. And in terms of communicators naman, by communicating with each other. And last is collaborators na parang meron by group, ganon.
Very good. Great idea. Ideas. And say natin. So, una natin is contributors. So, sa tingin mo ba learners ay pwede maging contributors? Can we answer Ms. Ramos?
Yes, sir.
Na ang learners ba ay pwede maging contributor?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Yes, sir. Kasi siyempre, sila, isa sila sa main, yung mga learners ko kasi sila yung tinaturuan kaya isa rin sila sa mga contributor. Na-share din nila yung mga English nila.
Yes. Learners can become contributors because they can upload materials such as a video or an audio, post a message, submit an output in a Dropbox, or add documents in e-books, and add pictures or contribute digital work using a Kappa. Yes, magiging contributors ang mga learners, especially diba nakakagawa tayo ng mga video and ni-upload natin sa social media, diba? So, matatawag natin ang learners na contributors sa parang na gano'n. So next, learners can become creators, di ba? Diba? Why? Why? Learners can become creators. Why? Bakit?
Creators.
Creators. Diba pa dyan? Creators. Why? Isa kuya?
Kasi po sa loob ng classroom, habang nagkakaroon po ng discussion, meron yung mga, kumbaga yung output na nakakapag-create yung mga students na isang product na kung saan makikita doon yung kanilang pagkatuto.
Learners become creators, especially like ng e-portfolio, di ba? Ng mga portfolio dati at kay Sir Crisanta, di ba? Yung example na pagiging kung isang learners ay isang creators, naka-create siya ng isang output, which is maraming product siya nagagawa. So learners can create a digital portfolio or commonly known as a e-portfolio, or they create a virtual poster or an interactive resource. They can produce a digital story. Diba ang learners pwede siya maging communicators. Why?
Yung learners po ay pwede maging communicator kasi sila po yung, minsan po yung mga learners po yung nagbibigay ng idea, tsaka sila po yung way ng yung mga learners po is nakikipag-communicate din naman po sa ibang mga tao na gamit po yung technology na yun. Na kung saan, dahil po doon yung learners po is nagiging communicator. Sila doon po yung nagpapadala ng mga information.
Very good, thank you. Using technology tools, students can chat with peers, post a reply in a blog, and contribute a comment to the lecture flow. Creating a wiki, editing, and adding to it gives the student the chance to communicate their thoughts. Using the chat room or web conferencing by Skype creates a new dynamic to what a learning takes place. Diba, alam naman natin na pwede tayo mag-comment sa mga ibang vlog, diba? So we can communicate through blogging, nakakapag-communicate vlogs, nakakapag-communicate sa ibang students or person. So the next one is yung collaborators. Learners can become collaborators, diba? So why? Can we answer, Mr. Andrew?
Learners can be collaborators. Siyempre naman yung sa part ng learners din yun, pwede rin siyang teaching strategies ng teacher ng pagtuturo. So, pwede siyang ipag-collaborate yung mga students, pwede niyang mag-gawin sila ng group activities or cooperative learnings like discussion or peer-to-peer interview or salita ng ideas sa mga kalabing nila. Or salita ng ideas naman in front of the class. Yung may mag-selection ng students na pupunta sa harap tapos yung ng ideas.
So yun thank you Sir Andrew. So yun alam naman na natin yung apat, di ba, na apat natin na contributors. Ano yung apat?
Contributors,
creators, communicators, and collaborators. Do you understand those four guys, class?
Yes, sir.
So thank you. So let's proceed to the model of technology enhanced instructional lessons or technology tools. So before we proceed dyan, can you read Miss Desiree?
It is a computing gadget such as smartphone or a tablet computer that can be handheld and carried along by the user. If the tool is available, a creative teacher can strategize the meaningful use of mobile as a way of increasing the
Yung tinutukoy dito sa slides na is yung mga mobile device. Alam naman natin ang mobile device is kind of tools na talagang effective, special sa pagtuturo, di ba? So, we, nasa 21st century na tayo, so gumagamit tayo ng mga mobile device or any kind of technology tools. Understand class?
Yes, sir.
So, syempre, students gumagamit nito, ganoon din mga teachers. So, para mas maging effective yung mga teachers, para mas maging enjoy yung mga students, they need to use or they should need to use a lot of technological tools like laptop, like ganyan, di ba? For more enjoyable presentation or hindi siya malayo na siya sa, para mas, ano siya, mas makuha yung attention ng mga students kasi kapag ibase mo na sa traditional, mas effective talaga ang ano lang kaiba ng traditional? Mas
Alternative.
basta, right? So yun na, kung naintindihan nyo guys, class, mobile device or mga tools is really important sa pagtuturo sa students or sa teachers. So let's proceed sa tools, which is the blogs and Padlet. So let us define the blogs. So what is blogs? Anong pagkakaintindi nyo? Isilino?
Para siyang journal online.
Very good. Great idea. So, Blanc, can you read?
These are updated on a regular basis which can inspire or educate those who need it. Read it. It is an online journal that allows you to share with the world what you think or feel. There are many kinds of blog and the type will depend on the purpose for which it was created.
I understand what is blogs? Blogs is included, parang hindi siya, kung i-differentiate mo sa blogs, when we say blogs, it is video, parang video, and blogs is parang ano lang siya, mga posted na text. So, yun, quality of content is crucial making in blog attractive to readers. So, next, Padlet. Sino nung nakakalam ng Padlet? What is Padlet? Anyone? Padlet.
Maliit na pan, sir.
Kailan kumana presentation?
Sir, maliit na pan. Maliit na pan.
Padlet, so let's define Padlet. Padlet, it allows users to create collaborative online bulletin boards where they can share ideas, images, videos, links, and more in real time. Kung napapansin nyo sa Canva, meron doon mga pwede kayong gumawa ng Padlet, di ba? Doon makikita nyo doon mga example ng Padlet. And next, so let's proceed na sa let's proceed sa vlogging na. So merong 4 vlogging ideas sa paggawa ng vlog. So the first vlogging idea is reflect on reading. So can you read, Sir Jenny?
Reflect on reading using blogs to boost your reflection in a book that you are assigned to read.
Alam niyo naman sa vlogs, di ba? May mga vlogs, may sila. So, sa paggawa niyo ng vlogs, make it brief para mas summarize siya, para mas maintindihan ng mga makakabasa din. So, the next vlogging idea is picture prompt. Can you read, Miss Princess?
Post a blog or reflection based on pictures that can achievement of their limit in writing applications.
Sa vlogging ideas kasi may mga pictures din dyan na mga pinupost. So, din sila bumabase, pwede kayong paggawa ng vlogs, mag-post din kayo ng pictures, pero under nun is may mga insights kayo or mga ideas kayo about sa pictures. And make it brief na lang kasi para mas may pinda ng mga makakakita. So the next one is stat. Can you read, Mr. Camaso?
Stat. Given limited time, students post their interpretation of the statistical data provided in class. This can be a homework assigned to them.
So yun, stat. From the word stat, mas mabilis nilang, kumbaga sa mga statistical mga data, mas madali nilang maintindihan or maintindihan ng mga makakabasa. Kung kaya kapag mag-share kayo, gagawa kayo ng mga vlogs, mas maintindihan ng mga students through about sa data, di ba? mas naiintindihan na lang nila kasi, for example, mga stats, kunyari, ano yung mga gano'n?
Bar graphs.
Mga bar graphs. Di ba mas madali natin maintindihan kung ano yung paghangat gano'n? Mababa, di ba? Yun yung purpose nun. Kung kapag gagawa kayo ng mga vloggings ideas, pwede nyo gawin yan yung stats. So the next one is dream on. Can you read, Sir Donald?
Dream on. In a social studies class, students can post about their dream destinations by describing the culture, the people, and scenic spots. Pictures can be added to enliven the post.
Yan ang parang picture prompt lang din siya. Pero ito, parang may imagination na siya. But, through imagination, dapat maging creative ka. And, hindi siya, hindi ibig sabihin kapag imagination is parang fiction lang, gawa-gawa. Pero dapat parang may pagka-reality siya, parang gano'n. So, sa paggawa niya ng vlogs, dapat gano'n. Maging creative din kayo, parang magkaroon kayo ng imagination mindset para mas maging attractive or mas maging makulay yung ano nyo, paggawa ng vlogs. Gets ba?
Yes, sir.
Gets class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So, after, like, kung may vlogging ideas, meron din tayong web conferencing. So, here are the examples of web conferencing. The first one is expert guest practitioner. And can you read? Sir, no?
But somebody who is an expert in a particular field with conference like
Ito web conferencing. Sino mga nakaka-ano sa mga conference? Familiar, di ba? Kapag web conferencing, ito, sa paggawa ng web conferencing, mas maganda kapag nag-invite nyo ng mga guests, which is yung mga expert na. Kasi sila yung makakapagbigay ng mga insights nila from their, by their experience, di ba? Kasi, kumbaga sa isang meeting, mas maganda kapag may guest speaker, di ba? Kasi
Yes,
sila
sir.
yung mas may nakakalam. And the learners or the mga listeners, makakagain sila ng knowledge from the expert guest. So, gets ba?
Yes, sir.
So, the next conference, web conference is share and compare. Can you read, Ms. Ramos?
Share and compare. Using web conference, data from a science investigation can be shared to other groups or students from other schools.
Yan, from the word share and compare. Sa blog kasi, parang pwede ka mag-post doon and may mga ibang students na pwede rin insights doon sa gawa mo. For example na lang din sa paggawa ng research, diba? Kapag sa research sa isang topic, pwede mo i-send sa conference yun and papapag-aralan yung every student. Parang sa karot, school ng karot, pwede nilang share yung ideas nila sa ibang school para mas magkaroon pa ng maraming ideas. The next, web conferencing, mediated tutorial. Can you read, Ms. Makuya?
Mediated tutorial. Through web conferencing, learners can set a time for a tutorial session with an assigned.
Okay. Class, since we have done sa discussion and tatanong ko yung apat na ulit yung forces. What are the forces?
Contributors, creators,
communicators, collaborators.
Very good. So, di ba mayroon ding dalawang tools? What are the two tools?
Blogs and paddles.
Under blogs, there are 4 blogging ideas. What are the 4 blogging ideas? Yes, reflective reading. Very good. Picture prompt. And the last one is start. Very good. So, meron din ang pattern, di ba? And so, may last, the web conferencing, di ba? May web conferencing. At may under web conferencing, may tatlo yun. What are the 3 web conferencing.
Expert guest practitioner.
Very good.
Dedicated tutorial.
Very good. And the last one is
Share and
Share and compare.
compare and share.
so I hope you understand our lesson for today and thank you class for listening. It's done.